Right then, hello there guys and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time once again, finally we are back on Race Driver Grid here on Xbox 360, the classic game that is. I realise it's been quite some time since the last episode of this. I do apologise for that, and if you want to go back and check the last episode purely because of how long it has been, then go ahead and do that. A link will be in the description. I've had exams, and also I don't really have my Xbox 360 in my room, so I have to move it about and set it up and stuff to record this series. So yeah, basically it is mainly down to exams, but we're back again, once again, with FNG Racing. And in all honesty, I can't remember what happened last time, so I don't know if we're going to be doing a Le Mans 24 hours this episode. I feel as if we are going to be doing a Le Mans 24 hours this episode, because I think we did 3 events last time, from what I can remember. I think this is going to be the final season that we have Matsuke as a driver. I think after that we're probably going to sign someone else, because from what I can remember, it became apparent last episode and the episode before that he isn't very good at the things we are quite good at, which is not, of course, ideal. But we're going to try and get to the second badge in America. Now, what event can I do in order to get there? We're going to do Pro Tune, because I think that is Matsuke's speciality. Yeah, that's his speciality, so we might as well go ahead and do Pro Tune, because he's going to be better at it. What cars have we got? We'll do some Pro Muscle another time when we've got a driver that's better at it. Let's have the Toyota Supra and let's get into things. Right then, let's go. The Toyota Supra is out. We are here for Pro Tuned in wherever we are. I wasn't paying attention. We've got our Japanese teammate behind us, Matsuke. Pro Tuned is one of his specialities, so in theory, in fact it is his speciality, so in theory he should be pretty good here. We need to come second or above, I do believe, in order to get the amount of XP required to move up to the second badge, as we've so far skipped up into 5th place. Gehan Pathiriaja is a brief look at his name. I literally looked at it for about half a second. He's leading. Aiji Matsuke currently is 9th, which is good because I think he started in 12th, so good on him. The majority of cars here are Japanese, but there's also some American ones. We're trying to get past the Nissan Skyline here, but we haven't been able to do so. This is a 3-lap race. We're going up into 4th place past Enzo Vicio. Oh, hello. That Pathiraja guy is leading by an absolute mile. Matsuke's in 5th, but in a sense, we have to almost keep him behind, because we have to be selfish about this. I know he could get money for the team, but we need the XP to move on to the next badge. Oh, he's gone through anyway. Whatever. Just do what you want, Matsuke. That's fine. No, he's not gone through. We're finding it very difficult, actually, to catch the guys in front. We don't seem to have much pace here at the moment, but we're still in 4th, which is a good position. That guy spun off. Good. Up into 3rd now. That's good stuff. Hopefully one of the front 2 can do the same. And that crash has actually backed up everyone apart from our own teammate, which is nice. Hopefully, though, if one of the guys in front could just go off, that would really help us out a massive amount. Gehan Pathriaja and also Akio Watanabe are leading proceedings at the moment. We seem good through the corners. We lose all the time in the straights. Yeah, Matsuke doesn't seem to struggle with that. I don't really know why. We are going to just keep him behind because I have to. I know he could win the race if we let him go, but I need the XP. So I'm sorry, IEG, but I do need the XP, so we're just going to stick in front of you for now. Well, hopefully, anyway, I do actually get a say in that matter, and he doesn't just drive past us anyway. But whatever. This has been very difficult, this race. This has been a lot more difficult than the races that we've had before, which I guess is kind of cool, that we're not just winning easily, but it is interesting. This one has been just so damn difficult in comparison to the usual. We're going to block off Matsuke there. We're going to come across the line to get 3rd. If this was any other usual race, I would have just let him go. I would have let him go about 2 laps ago so that you could catch the leaders. But it's all about the XP. It's all about the XP. We need the XP to progress to the next part of America in terms of the badge. Round number 2. It's a track I know. Hurrah! Gehan Pathriaja is starting towards the front as well. Where are we starting? We're starting 9th, which is not helpful at all, really. In fact, it's the same place we started before. But one bonus is I do actually know this track. I've never driven the track that we just did, whereas I know this one pretty well. So that's something good at least. We can chuck it up the inside of a few people there. Nicely done. Past 3 drivers there. Lovely. We need to... Watanabe really is the guy we need to keep a focus on, because Patriarja is like quite a bit in front of us. Oh, that's a messy move. He's quite a lot ahead of us in terms of the standings. Watanabe is now up to 3rd. We need to follow him through the order and then pass him at some point. Really, like really badly need to, otherwise we're not going to do what we need to do. Like, that's just the way it is. So we really need to catch him. Oh, but he's gone off. Get in. Watanabe spun. That's basically gifted us 2nd in the championship as long as the guys around us aren't in the championship hunt. I do want to pass Don Champion just because I don't know who's in 2nd, and I don't want them to be someone that I'm actually fighting with in the championship. So we do need to pass Don Champion at some point, as Enzo Vico takes the lead of the race. As far as I'm aware, he wasn't the guy behind Matsuke last race. We've gone at the inside though, Don Champion, so that's moved on there. Patriarja's managed to get past Enzo Vico again, which is nice. So that basically takes away the surprise element. We now know that the guy who's leading the championship is leading this race, and obviously we can't beat him. But we can beat Enzo Vico in the championship. Well, we're beating him already, but so we don't want him to beat us. There's been an accident there, though. We've avoided it just about. I don't know why. Oh, Enzo Vico's won. Okay. Aiji Matsuke, our teammate, only comes 8th, and he was a long way behind 7th as well. I don't know if there was an accident towards the back of the order, but the guy in 7th was really lonely in that race. Anyway, we will continue. Hopefully, we have taken 2nd in the championship. That will be enough to put us into the 2nd tier of America, if that is the case. I'm relatively confident, and we have. We have indeed. Enzo Vico didn't do well enough in the first race to be able to pass us. Therefore, we take 2nd in the championship, and we have earned our next badge, which is the 2nd tier of America. Gehan Patriarja did in fact win the event though. We come 2nd with 32 points. Then it's Enzo Vico, Alex Grimley, Akio Watanabe, Don Champion, and our teammate Aiji Matsuke, despite being a specialist at this, only comes 7th, though I think he might have been involved in an accident which hindered him quite a lot in that 2nd race. And as you can see by the fact it's going to explode in a second, we have boom shakalaka. The pieces blow up, and we have now moved on to the ARL Pro badge, which is nice. Get in there. There is the money that we've earned, 48,000 there or thereabout pounds, to put us on to 746k in terms of balance. We have got 2 new sponsors because we didn't actually win the event, and I've not heard of either of them, Super Sprint and Revolution. Here is confirmation then that we have got the ARL Pro badge, which has now unlocked another 6 events for us to take part in. You can see some open wheel, some GT1 in there as well, so we'll have to get involved in those next episode. And we'll now move into the next event, which I'm fairly sure is the... No, it isn't. Okay, alright. That's confusing. So did we do the Le Mans 24 hours last episode? Okay, maybe we did. Alright, fair enough. That's fair. In fact, well, actually, I'll tell you what, we'll change the sponsors now, because we're clearly at the start of a new season. Oh yeah, of course we're at the start of a new season. We're at the start of a new season, so I'll change the sponsors now and I'll show you afterwards. This is the new livery that we're going to be rocking and rolling with for this season. I actually completely forgot that we were moving into a new season and that I therefore had to change the livery. So we've done that, a race too late, but we've done that nonetheless. We've changed the sponsors round. Sparco, which does just about match the car actually, is now our primary sponsor. So if we win a race, we get £28,000 from them alone. We've rearranged Firestone and Alpine Stars as well, and obviously, as you can see, we've got a new design which looks pretty damn suave. Next season we will change from the Manor layout. We won't have sort of red, blue and white. We'll change it to, like, you know, all blue or all green or something, whatever you guys want. So if you have any suggestions, drop that in the comment section, because we'll be going for a massive rebrand next season. For now though, we are staying with the Manor vibe. So what we'll do then for the rest of this episode is we'll do some tier 2 action in Europe, and what shall we decide to do? I reckon it would be a good idea to do some GT2 Le Mans series action. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Right then, so here we are. It is time for some Le Mans action. Of course, we are in the GT2 category, so the likes of the LMP1 cars and LMP2 cars, we're not going to be able to catch up with. We're not going to be able to stay with them. We are starting though 12th on the grid, which is quite nice. I think that is 3rd in our class. Now, it might be worth getting rid of Matsuke after this race, and getting someone new for the rest of the season, because... I'm I mean, you'll have been screaming at your computer screen saying, Niran, it's not the end of the new season. It's the start of the new season. And I was meant to, obviously, change the livery and probably the driver as well for the start of the season at the start of today's episode. But obviously, I'd forgotten that it was the start of a new season. So we've had to do that in the middle of the season as opposed to when we usually do it. Matsuke, though, is winning at the moment, so I suppose we can't take it away from him too much. This isn't exactly a discipline that he likes. But we are probably going to get another driver. Maybe we'll end the episode with getting a new teammate that likes the stuff that we do as well. We're holding on to third at the moment in our class. Matsuke was in the lead, but he's now in second place. As, that Porsche got very, very aggressive with our Japanese teammate. I don't like that, Mr. Rolzardo. We've got Matsuke right behind us, still doing pretty respectably, because I know this isn't a discipline that he likes at all. Behind him, he's got one of the works spikers, then there's one of the works panosers. There is, okay, he's just broken through Blanchimont, okay. Matsuke is 5th in class right now. Out of 8, that's pretty decent. Going defensive down into Puon after that mistake we made a moment ago. As Johnny Kane moves himself up into 11th overall and 2nd in class. He's another person that we've not seen in the Le Mans 24 hours, actually. And we'll come to the bus stop now, and we should take the win in the class through this 2-lap race. Good start then to proceedings. Going to come across the line and win. We come 10th overall, obviously, but we win our class. There you can see that Harold Prima won in the LMP1 class. He won overall from Alexander Fry and Shinji Nakano. There's the rest of the field. We won, though, from Johnny Kane, Philip Rolzardo, Louis... I'm fairly sure that's actually Lewis Tomlinson. Then Joel Camathias, Warren Hughes, Aiji Matsuke, our teammate, and Gunnar Christensen. And as you can see, a massive sponsor payout, 60,600 for winning the race there. 28k from Sparko is insane. And is Matsuke gonna... No, he's failed all of his objectives, Jesus. So we've got the second race of today at Istanbul. Joel Camathias is the man we should be watching out for in the Orlando Sport Porsche. This is the penultimate race of the episode, as I mentioned a moment ago. Then we've got the Nürburgring, and then we'll get a new teammate, I reckon, as well, instead of Matsuke. I do apologise, Matsuke, but I was meant to do that at the start of the episode, so you've actually had 5 races more than you were meant to. Anyway, we're underway then for this 3-lap race here at Istanbul. We've held on in front of Camathias, and through we go on Lawrence Tomlinson. And passing Camathias and Tomlinson there has actually allowed Aiji Matsuke to follow us through. He's up into 4th now in class, which is a pretty respectable job from him. He started 6th in class, so well done to Matsuke. He's looking good in GT, in endurance at the moment, when he doesn't usually when it comes to the Le Mans 24 hours, but he's looking good today. We are sat currently behind Johnny Kane in the Spiker, and there goes a Porsche. Out onto the... I don't know what noise I just made then. Spiker... But anyway, Johnny Kane, the Spiker, that we were alluding to in a very strange Gary Neville sort of orgasm voice, is now leading because that Porsche just spun out. Which has promoted us to 2nd in class and has promoted Matsuke to 3rd in class. So it's looking pretty good for FNG Racing Spiker at the moment. In fact, it's looking good for Spiker overall. It's a 1-2-3. This series is certainly proving a lot easier than the Pro Tuned that we did earlier on in the episode, where it was very difficult to actually win. We've just lunged up the inside there of Johnny Kane. That was quite a nice move. Quite a clean one, though Kane did have to brake. And now Matsuke is looking to try and get on the back of him. Well played, Matsuke. He's having a really good race at the moment. We will allow Kane to go through if he gets the slipstream, which he has, but then he ducked the wrong way. Matsuke's trying to go up the inside of both of us here. Oh, well, I was about to say he won't manage that, but he might do. I've gone really wide there, but I do hold on. We have managed, sorry, to hold on to the lead, and Matsuke is up into 2nd place. Is a 1-2. He's actually starting to gap Johnny Kane and might even attack us. If he wants to pass, then that's quite alright. It's not like the first series of this episode where we need the XP. He can overtake if we want. We'll still win the championship, so it doesn't really matter. And we'll still get the money because he'll be winning. So it just honestly doesn't matter. Coming through turn 8, we'll give him the space. And through he goes. Aiji Matsuke. Ideally, I don't want him to be leading too long, though, because it might cause him to spin out. But if he's confident, then go ahead, Aiji. Go ahead. I will be the bus parker, although he's going really slowly now. Okay, I will just go through then in that case. But he's still got Johnny Kane behind him. Hopefully he holds on in front of them. There's a Panos starting to get a little bit frisky in there as well. Coming through the final few corners, is Matsuke still in 11th and second in class? Yes, he is. Has he held on? No. Tomlinson's gone around the outside of him at the final corner. Heartbreak for Matsuke. Still a solid podium, though, he'll take. We do win the race, though. So they can see the championship overall we're 10th, but in our class we're first, and that's what really matters. Another healthy 60,600. We've earned 120k already in sponsorship, and we get another 17,600 from Matsuke. Anyway, it's time for the final round then of the season. We've basically got the championship in the bag as long as we come like above third or fourth, really, which we should be able to do. We're starting fourth in class. Matsuke is actually on pole in terms of class. We, though, are underweight, which is nice. I've just realised those two blue Porsches, are actually teammates. Why did I not realise that before? Anyway, Matsuke's got an absolute horror story of a start. He's already down in fifth in class. Down into turn 1 we go. Philip Rolzado leads. We've gone around the outside of Warren Hughes, so we're now up into second in class. So good start for us, fourth to second. Bad start for Matsuke, first to fourth, and Rolzado's off again. He went off in flipping Istanbul, and he's gone off again, and it's gifted us the lead. I wonder if we could try and catch up with the GT1 cars. Shall we try? Let's go. We've got a clean track for the first time in this series, really. So let's see if we can actually keep up with the Aston Martins. We're going to try and mingle with the Martins, mingle with the Aston Martins in the GT. Look at the gap we've got. We're going to try and mingle with the GT1 cars. I can actually see the LMP2 cars. We've managed to bridge the gap, but they're a lot quicker in a straight line, which is a bit of a shame. If we were in a Panos, I think we'd be a lot better, because the Panos is way quicker in a straight line than the Spiker is. I think we'd have a lot more of a chance, but as you can see, we are still here with Peter Hardman. We're going to go up the inside, fam. Up the inside into 9th in the race. We're passing GT1 cars as if it's just nobody's business. We've hit Pedro Lamy there slightly. These Aston Martins must just be like, what in the name of Christ? What is this guy doing? Why is he here? Why is he getting involved? But I don't care. I've gone past Pedro Lamy as well now. Unfortunately, we're going to get blitzed as soon as we get in a straight line. So Pedro Lamy, there you go. Have the space, mate. Go through again. Here comes Hardman as well. There we go. He goes through. Peter the Hardman. He's gone past as well. Can we get back up the inside of both? Yes, we can. 8th in the race overall. We're second in the GT1 class, and we're not even in the GT1 class, boys. Imagine if we beat Imagine if we beat all the GT1 cars. Can you imagine the scenes if we beat all the GT1 cars like that? That's just, it shouldn't be allowed. That surely should not be allowed, Mr. Garcia. Yep, you've got get out the way. We're beating the GT1 cars as well. We're 7th in class. We're only being beaten by P1 and P2 cars at the moment. We're beating obviously the whole of our class, and we're beating the whole of GT1 and gapping them. What are you saying? What are you saying? If that doesn't deserve an upgrade to GT1, then I don't know what does. I think we're going to win both the GT2 and the GT1 categories. That is absolutely hilarious. That is probably the funniest thing to happen in this series so far. Well done, everyone involved. We come across the line to just mess up everyone's minds, basically. Warren Hughes comes second in our class. Matsuke, well done to him. He came third. We didn't see much of him, but he did well in the end. Unsurprisingly, after that pretty stellar race, we have won our class, and we've actually beaten Peter Hardman in the championship as well. We've beaten a GT1 car in the championship. We come 5th in the constructors or drivers championship as well, in a GT1 car. Absolutely mega. We should get extra money, really, for doing that, but we don't. We get another 60,000 for ourselves, and it'll be another 17,500, I think. 17,600 for Aiji Matsuke. Wonderful payout. I think we've got about 200k from this event in terms of sponsorship already. Absolutely mad. More XP in the Euro category now, 391,000 global XP points. We're actually halfway now to the full license in Europe as well. This series is really starting to progress quite a lot. Look at the amount of money we have just earned from one event. 150k in prize money, 217k in sponsorship money, 150k in team win bonus, 36k in flashback bonus, and 95k in teammate prize money. Over $500,000 from one event. We've just doubled our balance, and we've just doubled our budget from one event. New sponsors: EasyCar.com, Corbeau, and Magneti Morelli. I know all three of those companies, so that's pretty sick. For now, though, we are going to hire a new driver, and then that will be it, and then we'll end the episode. I'm afraid, Matsuke, your time is nigh. There's only certain drivers that we can actually hire. We can't obviously hire many of these guys that are right towards the top. Where's the top guy that we can hire? Oh, there we go. We've gone past a few. Dale Vance, Matthew Craven. What is his speciality? GT1. Okay, so that means he's going to do well in Le Mans Championships, doesn't it, really? So he's going to do well in Le Mans. He's a pro driver as well as Matthew Craven. Alex Fletcher, whose speciality is Prestige. We don't really do much of that. So, Carl Hammerling, GT1. He's got good skill, not very good aggression, though. And he wants 50% of the winnings. His signing fee is massive as well. Yeah, he's a lot better than our current teammate. His skill is very good. There you can see his awareness, aggression, consistency, and reactions are sort of decent, but his skill level is really high. His signing fee is quite low, and he only wants 40% of the winnings as well. There you can see how he compares to Matsuke too. Gonna go ahead then and get this guy. Hire driver, Matthew Craven. The Englishman is our new teammate. It's taken a bit of a chunk out of the earnings that we just got, but we're still on 975,000. Anyway, that'll do then for today's episode. We've got a new livery, some new sponsors, and a new teammate, as well as a lot of cash in the bank after those two events from today. Just as a reminder, next time I'll give you a brief highlight of the Pro 2s. It'll probably be post-com. And then we'll do another event, and then it'll be time for the Le Mans 24 Hours and the end of season number 4, I think this is, or season number 5, I can't quite remember. I think it's season number 4. If you did enjoy this video, though, feel free to hit the likes button, subscribe if you're new around here as well, and comment about enjoying the video if you enjoyed it that much. It's been a pleasure answering you guys today. Have a good day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.